Hey guys, this is John. Welcome back to John's Vintage Road Bike Garage. Today we're going to put the 1973 Raleigh International back on the rack, and we're going to straighten out that rear derailleur hanger. It's a little twisted. Let me show you. So the tool we're going to use today is from Cyclist Spirit, and this will help you align the rear derailleur hanger so you can get a more accurate shift and have a quieter drivetrain. Now, on a newer bike, you can just replace the derailleur hanger. On a steel bike, as long as it's not totally crushed and the threads are still good, you can straighten them out pretty good. Now, make sure you start out with a very true rear wheel, because that makes a difference, because we're going to be measuring off the wheel, and you should be in good shape. Here we go. Then, well, you know what I should do? How about we turn on some light? Here we go. Now, what we got here is a derailleur hanger that actually from here looks kind of straight. It's a little off. You want that derailleur pulleys to be just totally parallel with your cog. But the problem I see with this one is that the derailleur is actually twisted this way, inward. And I can tell it by the way the chain is coming off the pulley. Let's see if I'm right. What we got to do is we got to pull off the derailleur, and we have to put on the tool and start measuring. All right, here we go. Let's put it in the smallest cog. We got our handy dandy 6mm wrench. Here we go. Now, if this thing's not crooked, it might be the derailleur. Let's pray that it's the frame, because that's easy to fix. So once your derailleur is off, take a look at your hanger here. You know, obviously the threads are fine on mine, but on yours, if you had bent this too much, this may not actually be round. It might be oblong or oval. Then you might have an issue, and you still sometimes straighten those, but give it a quick look. Now on a modern bicycle, if it's, too far gone, you just replace it. It's 20 bucks or whatever it is. But on an old one, to make sure you got a nice flat surface here. All right, let's thread in our derailleur hanger tool. This one's by Cyclist Spirit, which is very similar to the Park. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to get a measurement here. All right, here we go. We're just touching the rim. Normally I would tighten that, but I'm going to have to loosen it up anyway. So here we go. Here we go. Boink, touching the rim, and the O-ring is right up. Let's move it to the other side. All right, here we come. Put that there. Oh, look at that big gap right there. It is twisted. According to this has to be bent that way. Here we go. We'll do a little bit of a cold set here. Are you ready? Don't get scared. Here we go. Try to do half the distance maybe. Just do a little bit more. What we're doing is we're twisting that. We're actually bending that derailleur hanger. All right. Let's see how far we have to go. Oh, lousy shot. Here we go. Let's try again. Ready? Let's put this where it is. We're going to put the little rubber grommet here. Let's go back to the other side and see how we look. Actually, not too bad. We need to move it a little bit more. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to push this forward. The rim and the O-ring is now touching the tool. Let's move it back to the other side. No, not quite. Still got quite a bit of space here. And it looks like we got to bend it a little bit more. So I'm going to take it and pull it out. Ready? All right, let's see if I overdid it on that last flex. It looks like I did. There's a gap here. So I'm going to come back a little bit. All right, see if I can do this with the camera running. Okay, I got a little bit of a creative edit here because I went back and forth a couple times, but I finally got it. Here we go. We're touching the rim and the grommet's here. Let's flip it around. All right, on this side, for the last time, we are good. It's touching the rim and the grommets touching. But guess what? I bet it's bent going the other direction now. Let's check it out. All right, up and down. Hey, look at that. It's touching the rim and the grommets touching here. Looks like we're in good shape. Well, let's go down and see if it's the same. Look at that. I'm shocked. That is dead on. Well, that wasn't doing any skill for me. So I checked it straight up and down. I checked it fore and aft. And I'm going to check it on an angle here. You're not going to see it on camera, though. I'm going to try it at like a 45, or would that be a 22? I don't know. Let me check the other angles. All right, turns out that it is perfect all the way around. I'm going to remove the tool, put the derailleur back on, and then I'm going to see if this thing shifts properly. All right, let's get this thing off. You know, I do a lot of editing because I get the word all right taken out. Every time I press record, I end up saying all right. It's kind of annoying. Well, it looks like the derailleur is still a little bit twisted, and I think the reason why it's twisted is, well, do you remember in the last video? This was full of mud, and I think what happened, the bike went down, took that derailleur and hanger with it. The hanger's fixed, but the derailleur is still twisted a little bit. Makes a little too much racket. Hear that grind going out there, guys? Going from here to here. Do you hear that grind? Do I just have to shorten the chain? I think if I do that, though, I might have a problem on the big. Still might do it. See, if you shorten that chain, what happens with the Campagnolo derailleur is it pulls your pulley down and away from the cog. And when that happens, you get a little bit more quiet shift, or you just go with a smaller cog on there, which I really don't want to do. I think I'll just shorten the chain. Well, guys, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a new rear derailleur for this thing. Definitely needs it. Turns out I just happen to have the replacement right here, so we'll put that on. We'll shorten the chain. We'll get this baby rolling, and be excited to take it for a test drive. So thanks so much for watching. I greatly appreciate it. Please like, subscribe, and share this video, and get the word out there. I greatly appreciate it. Well, that was my first how-to video. Be very gentle with me in the comments section, and maybe we'll do some more. We'll see. I'm not sure. There's so many people that do them, but I'll give it a shot. Well, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next video.